Yogis, welcome to your 40-minute flow practice. My name's Leilani, and we're going to begin in Child's Pose. Lowering the sacrum towards the heels and tenting the fingertips out in front of you, walking them away from the shoulders, and allowing your forehead to be heavy on the mat. Take a full inhale into the back lobes of the lungs, and as you exhale, sigh it out. Slowly begin to create a side bend, walking the hands over towards the right hand side of the mat, maybe having to adjust the head as well. Feel the opening along the left side rib cage. Take a deeper breath there to continue to expand. And then on your next inhale breath, come to the other side, walking the hands towards the right. And feeling now the extension from all the way from the waist towards the fingertips. Take a deep breath here. And exhale to sigh it out. And slowly begin to walk the hands forward. And as you walk the hands forward, we're going to meet in a tabletop position. And from tabletop, go ahead and tuck the toes, come into downward facing dog, please. Heels press towards the earth. You can take a little bit of movement here if you wish. Continue to breathe fluidly through this practice, yogis. Good, and then bring the heels back through center, come up onto the balls of the feet and pivot the heels towards the left-hand side of the mat. Begin to walk the right hand forward of the left to increase the opening in the right side body. Take a big full breath here. And draw the heels back through center and pivot them over towards the right hand side of the mat this time. The left hand is going to walk forward of the right. Breathe into where you're feeling the space being created. Soften through the face. And go ahead and draw the heels back through center. And then start to create some movement here, dynamic movement. As you inhale, ripple forward to plank. And as you exhale, press the sit bones higher. Good. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, coming forward, and this time slowly lowering all the way down to the earth to come into Sphinx Pose. Placing the elbows underneath the shoulders and drawing the arms into a 90-degree angle. Gently hugging the palms back towards you and softening the shoulder tips towards the hips as you open your heart and lift your gaze. Good. One more round of breath. And as you exhale, press back into the hands through tabletop, downward facing dog, please. Good. We're going to split kick all the way back to the front of the mat. So lifting one leg and then the other, each time bringing the foot in front of the opposite foot until you make your way back into a forward fold. Good. Take a little bit of playful curiosity here with this. And on an inhale, come halfway lift. And as you exhale, fold back in. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, folding back in. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, soften. Good. Inhale, reverse swan dive now. Come all the way up, fingers to the sky. And as you exhale, hands meet in prayer pose, Samastiti. Have so much fun in this flow class today, you guys. We're going to start with some movement through prayer twist. On an inhale, sweep the hands all the way up overhead. And as you exhale, twist towards the left, right elbow to the outside of the left knee, and then inhale to rise tall. As you exhale, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right elbow to the outside of the left knee and land in your prayer twist. Pressing the hands together, allowing the top shoulder head to rotate more towards the spine. Low belly draws in as you lengthen through the crown. Good. Relax your face. And then folding forward here. On an inhale, step the right leg back, lower the right knee and rise up into a low lunge. But keep the fingers and the arms heavy, drawing the shoulder tips towards the hips, broadening through your heart space. And take a full inhale here, feeling the front of the hips softening as you exhale. Place the hands down and press back into your downward facing dog, but kicking the left leg up high. And stacking the left leg and then slowly tapping it back down. Inhale, now coming forward into half push-ups. Lower the knees down, and as you exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower, in, up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. This time as you exhale, lower all the way down. Place the hands under the shoulders and come up into baby cobra or cobra. One more round of breath. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, plant the hands, downward facing dog. Good. Inhale, right leg high to the sky. As you exhale, hug the knee in towards the chin, hold, and then place the foot in the center of the hands. Tap the left knee down. Inhale, right arm rises up to come into a twist, and then sweep it back behind you like the fingers are reaching towards the back of the mat. As you exhale, plant the hand back down, and as you inhale, lift the right knee and reach back. Exhale, tapping down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, right hand lowers. Inhale, sweeping back. Good. Lowering the right hand and pressing back into plank pose. As you exhale, lower down and flow through your vinyasa, coming to your chosen back bend, and we end in downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale here and exhale. Inhale, right leg up and left leg as we split kick our way all the way back up to the front of the mat. Again, just being playful with this and having some fun as you make your way back into a forward fold. Take your time. And then once you get back into a forward fold, go ahead and take an inhale to lengthen the spine, offer the heart. Exhale, folding in. And then go ahead and just heel toe the feet a little bit wider to mat width distance apart. Grab a hold of opposite elbows and just sway gently here from side to side, creating some really sweet movement. Whatever feels good within the body, just letting all that tension that you might be holding go. Release opposite elbows. As you inhale, reverse swan dive, coming up high. And as you exhale, Samastitihi, hands at the heart. Bowing in here, take a moment to just be and feel. Inhale, arms up, and as you exhale, twisting towards the left-hand side of the mat. Inhale, reaching up this time. Exhale towards the right. Inhale, tall. Exhale, left. Inhale, reaching. Exhale towards the right this time. Left elbow to the outside of the right knee, prayer twist. Hands gently pressed together to open through the heart space as the shoulder blades glide on the back. Good. Face is soft again. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, hinge and bow forward. Inhale, stepping your left leg back, lowering the left knee down, and opening the heart as you come into your low lunge. Arms, fingertips heavy as you create length in the back of the neck, drawing the shoulder tips downwards. Take a big, heart-centered breath here as you inhale. Good. And as you exhale, slowly begin to pour forward, placing the hands down to frame the front foot. And as you inhale, three-legged dog, right leg behind you. Good. Stacking the hips and then straightening the leg all the way back out. Three-legged dog. Good. And then lowering the right leg back down. Moving into those half push-ups again. As you inhale, come forward, tap the knees down. And as you exhale, bend the elbows, move down to the heart. Inhale, press up. Exhale, lower. Inhale, up. Exhale to lower. Inhale, up. This time as you exhale, lowering all the way down and coming into baby cobra or cobra. Good. Fronts of the legs are engaged. Heart is lifting. Inhale, breath. And as you exhale, press into the hands, tuck the toes, move back into your downward facing dog. Good, strong arms. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, hug it through to the nose and then plant it in the center of the hands, tapping the right knee down this time. Inhale, twisting. Good, reaching the top arm up and then back. Left fingertips towards the back of the mat, drawing the back knee up. And as you exhale, placing the left hand down. Inhale, reaching towards the back of the mat. Exhale, lowering it down. Inhale, knee and arm lifting. Exhale, tapping it back down. Good. Last time. Inhale, reaching back. And exhale, plant the hands down. Step back to your plank pose as you inhale strong. Exhale, lowering down and coming through your vinyasa. And we meet in downward facing dog. Take a clearing breath here as you inhale. And big sigh out as you exhale. And inhale, now walking or floating the feet up to meet the wrists, halfway lift, same breath. Exhale to fold in. Inhale, reverse swan dive, reaching the tips of the fingers up high and gliding the hands to gather at your heart. Bow in. Take a moment to just have some reverence or gratitude for your practice here today, the time and the space and the energy. Moving towards the top of the mat. Inhale, arms rise up. As you exhale, slowly hinge and bow. Coming into prep for prayer twist. Drawing length as you inhale through the spine, and as you exhale, twisting towards the left, right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Good. This time you can take the arms open wide into butterfly wings if you wish, or you can take any other variation of prayer twist that you like. If the arms are opening wide, keep pressing the back of the elbow into the outside of the knee and reaching up with the top fingers. Good. Sweeping both hands forward now, fingertips towards the front of the mat, drawing the shoulders more towards the ears and the sacrum more towards the back of the mat. Slowly lower down, hands plant on the floor. Inhale, halfway lift, offer your heart. Exhale to fold. Inhale, right leg steps back for a high lunge prep, balancing on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, fingertips towards the sky. Little bend in the back right knee. Good. Front left knee is square, 90-degree angle. Arcing here into the spine if you can. Lift the heart up. Maybe lift the gaze up and feel the energy of the practice now moving throughout all parts of the body. Shining all the light in, creating so much space. Opening into warrior two, pivoting your back foot at a 45-degree angle, hugging the shoulders towards the spine, and then gently pressing the left knee towards the pinky toe. Anchor firmly through the back right foot. Take one more full round of breath here in warrior two. And as you exhale, cartwheel the hands down and come into your three-legged dog. Left leg rises high. Square the hips and press through the ball of the back foot. As you exhale, begin to draw the left knee in, hug it towards the nose, contracting, good, and then kicking it all the way back up. Tap it back down and then preparing to move through 3 Chaturanga Push-Ups. As you inhale, coming forward to your push-up, and as you exhale, bend the elbows lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale up, exhale lowering, inhale up, exhale to lower, inhale up, last one. And this time as you inhale, pulling through to your back bend, heart is lifting. And as you exhale, downward facing dog. Very good. Inhale, right leg rises. And as you exhale, step it through to the center of the hands. Warrior one. As you inhale, pivot the back foot at a 45-degree angle. Arms reaching up high, and the shoulders and the hips are squaring towards the front of the mat. Backstroke the hands down so that the fingers are heavy towards the earth. Shoulders are rolling away from the ears and the heart is open to receive. Take a beautiful breath in here. And as you exhale, go ahead and plant the hands down. Step back into plank pose and make your way through your vinyasa sequence. Meeting back in downward facing dog. On an inhale, either walk or float the feet up to meet the wrists. Coming into Uttanasana, forward fold, halfway lift. Exhale, bowing in. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, samastitihi, hands at the heart. Good. Again, just finding this time to scan from the mind to the heart, and the heart to the mind. Second side. Lowering down, coming into prayer twist, facing towards the right-hand side of the mat this time. And then opening the arms wide. Or if you prefer classical prayer twist, you can stay there. Keep revolving the right shoulder head back as you reach the right fingertips up. And spreading your wings. Releasing the hands back down. And then sweeping the fingertips forward to come into extended chair pose variation. Sit bone presses away from you, fingers reach. And then soften back into your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Stepping the left leg back this time. High lunge preparation. As you're ready and steady, reach up through the tips of the fingers. Good. Little bend in the back left knee this time. Front right knee is at a 90-degree angle. And keep elevating here through the sides of the waist, reaching up, feeling all of that length being created. Low belly's drawing in. And then warrior two, pivoting on the back heel, reaching the fingers wide, shoulder blades moving towards the spine, lengthening, lifting, and breathing. Good. Cartwheel the hands back down, coming into your three-legged dog. Right leg kicks up high, and as you exhale, go ahead and hug the knee in towards the chin. Good. Inhale, kick it up and lower the right leg back down, preparing for our push-ups on the second side. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, chat. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Last one. This time coming into your back bend, lifting the heart, tucking toes, finding your downward facing dog. Good. Take your clearing breath as needed. And then inhale, left leg up high to the sky. Exhale, draw it through to the center of the hands for your warrior one. As you're ready, reaching the hands up. And again, shoulders and hips squaring towards the front of the mat, front knee, 90-degree angle, fingers light. As you inhale, creating all that space in the sides of the waist. And as you exhale, rotating the arms back, fingers guiding towards the earth as you draw the collarbones wide. Take a deep breath. Good. Plant the hands down, find your plank pose, and flow through your vinyasa at your own speed. We meet back in our downward facing dog. As you inhale, come forward, halfway lift, and as you exhale, folding in. Inhale, reverse swan dive, make your way all the way back up, and as you exhale, hands to the heart center. Good. Nice job, you guys. Thank you so much for being here today and practicing and taking care of you. It's so important. Reconnecting with your body, your mind, and your breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up high. As you exhale, glide the hands together back at the heart center, coming into a bit of a balancing variation of chair. Inhale to lengthen the spine, and as you exhale, drawing the right knee back up behind you so the right heel moves towards the right bum cheek. Gaze is down and steady. Drawing the low belly in here and continue to just balance on the left leg. Good. And then slowly stepping the right leg all the way back with control. And then as you inhale, come into a lunge with the hands at the heart center, gaze up. Good. Open the arms wide into a T shape, and as you exhale, hinge forward. We're going to create a little movement here. As you exhale, left hand taps down and then center, and then right hand taps down and center. Left hand meets the floor, tapping gently and center, and right fingertips dusting down. Inhale, center, exhale, plant the hands down and come into half split, sliding the hips back, straightening through the left leg, walking the hands back until you start to feel this opening through the back of the left hamstring. And then you're just going to move into a deeper breath, and sending all of that oxygen to the left hamstring as you exhale, just softening in wherever you can. We're going to come into a variation of fallen triangle next, so opening the hamstring to prepare for that. Planting the hands and then coming back into your three-legged dog. The left leg high to the sky. As you exhale, draw it into the outside of the left shoulder and then kick it back up. Exhale towards the right, straightening the left leg out underneath you, rooting through the left hand and then reaching the right hand up towards the sky. Now, you can optionally take the right arm up overhead into rainbow arms, which feels really good. Good, strong hips as you reach them high, maybe even lifting the left leg up off of the earth here for an expanded variation. Press the hands back into your three-legged dog and then downward facing dog. Inhale, come forward through your vinyasa, any variation you wish for your back bend, and we meet back in our downward facing dog. Good job, you guys. Inhale now, coming into second side, right leg rises. Bring it through into the center of the hands and slowly come into warrior one. Feeling strong and confident here in your warrior one, and then when you're ready, backstroke the hands down. Head fingertips towards the earth, shoulders rolling away from the ears, heart lifted and open. Reach forward now towards the front of the mat, strong arms like you're propelling forward through the crown of the head. And then as you inhale, warrior two. Good. Reverse your warrior. Fingers towards the back of the mat, right shoulder softens, face is relaxed. And then extended side angle now. Bending your forearm to the top of the thigh and then reaching the left arm up overhead. You can also place the right hand onto the floor here if you wish. Breathe. Plant the hands down, find your plank pose and your vinyasa if you wish. Or just meeting back in downward facing dog, your choice. Good. Inhale, hop or walk forward, halfway lift on that breath, and then exhale, fold. Inhale, float it all the way back up. Exhale, samastitihi, and B. All right, we're going to come into a little bit of movement now using a palm tree mudra. So as you're ready, you're going to interlace the fingers in front of you, pressing the palms forward and then all the way up. Good. And then as you exhale, you're going to press the palms forward and gently round through the top of the spine. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, push it forward. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale to push, push. Inhale and reach. Exhale, rounding. And this time twisting towards the left now. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Inhale, a little bit deeper twist. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. And exhale, center. Hands at the heart center. And then inhale, sweeping them up. As you exhale, bring them back down to prayer. And then bend the knees, coming back into second side. Inhale as we lengthen, and then this time left foot hovers, heel towards the bum. Its spine is straight and strong, low belly draws in here. Gently gliding the left leg back and then lifting the gaze in the heart. Soft bend in the back left knee. Inhale, arms rise. We create so much length here, from all the way from waist to tips of fingers. Earthy and weighty through the front of the hips. And breathe. I would plant the hands down and slowly sit back into your half splits. As you sit the hips back, you're going to straighten through the right leg. Slowly just allowing the body to adjust to, this is a really, really deep stretch through the hamstrings. We lean into the power of the breath. Preparing for fallen triangle now, second side, walking the hands forward, three-legged dog as you kick the right leg back up behind you. Good. Squaring the hips off, and as you exhale, hug it in towards the outside of the right elbow. Inhale to lift. Exhale now, drawing it through, straightening through the right leg as you root through the right hand, left arm rises. And you can drape it over like the fingers are heavy towards the earth. Lift the hips nice and high. Maybe even lift the right foot up off the ground. Good. One more round of breath. Exhale, plant the hand back down and kick the right leg back up behind you. As you exhale, soften it back down. Inhale, plank pose. Flow through your vinyasa. And then finding your downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg rises, draw it through for your warrior one, back foot plants, 45-degree angle, and then the fingers are light as you lift into the strong, beautiful pose. Arms can come down heavy, shoulders relax down the back, arching through the spine. Good. Grateful warrior one. Sweeping the hands forward now, pulling length from sacrum to crown, crown to tips of fingers, reaching. One breath. Exhale, warrior two, spinning up. Hug your shoulders towards the spine. Good. Open through the fronts of the hips and breathe. Reversing the warrior here as you're ready. And you can reach the top hand over so that you feel this expansion underneath the armpit, side of the ribs. And moving into extended side angle, left forearm to the thigh, right arm reaching up and over. Taking the left hand to the floor if you wish here, just an option. Big expansive breath, inhale. And right hand lowers, good. Plank pose and vinyasa, yogis, good job. Inhale now, either walking or floating, halfway lift as you make your way back up on the next round of breath. Exhale to fold on in. And slowly just start to heel step your feet out a little bit wider. We're going to come into a forward fold, just walking the hands over towards the outside of the left foot. And try to keep the head relaxed here and just breathe into wherever you're feeling the opening being created in the side of the waist, top of the hip. And then slowly walking the hands back through center and towards the opposite side. So hands walking towards the right, outside of the right foot. Take your time here and just relax into this. Walk the hands back through center. Heel toe the feet out a little bit wider and lower the sit bones into Malasana, deep squat. Elbows to the insides of the knees, hands meeting at the heart center. And then the spine just gets really tall here. And if this is too much for your hips, just go ahead and sit your bum on the floor and come into a seated happy baby. And one more full round of breath. And we're going to transition here into a Bakasana or crow pose. Hands plant underneath the shoulders. And coming up onto the balls of the feet, you might just be like me, tapping one heel up off of the ground at the time, left and then right. And then maybe you're trying to hug the knees in towards the side body and lift both heels up. It might just be for a second. Good job, you guys. Come back into your forward fold. Inhale to slowly ragdoll back up, vertebrae by vertebrae, arms heavy. Good. Relax the palms by the sides, soften the shoulders. And take a moment to scan the body again. I like to shake things out once in a while, roll my shoulders, take some freestyle movement here. So you might want to just gently sway from side to side. You can close the eyes even. And just feel into whatever movement the body might want to just gently take right now. And then coming back into Tadasana. Inhale now, sweeping the hands up high. As you exhale, cactus the arms, hinge at the hips and come forward halfway. Inhale, reach the fingers forward, and exhale, shoulders to the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract, seat lowers. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hugging the shoulders on the back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Good. Twisting towards the left now. Exhale, center. Inhale, twist right. Exhale, center. And left as you in. Exhale, center. Inhale, right. Exhale, center. Good. Plant the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. Offer your heart. Exhale to fold. Coming into half moon pose, right leg reaches back behind you. Now listen, buoyant through the left fingertips and the right hand can reach up high. Good. Flexing through the ball of the back foot, and maybe you're hovering the bottom hand off of the floor today, trying to stack the shoulders and the hips on top of each other. Or maybe you're hovering both hands, so you're reaching the palms forward so that they are towards each other. When you're done with this, plant both hands back down and then tuck the right knee to the outside of the left ankle and sit your bum on the ground, coming into our twist. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, take the left hand back behind you and hug the knee in towards the chest. Good. Gaze can trail over the left shoulder. Keep pressing up from sacrum to crown here as you draw your lower belly in and continue to twist as deeply as your body will allow on the exhale. Come forward and go ahead and grab a hold of the front of your left shin and gently rock it back and forth like you're rocking a baby. Now you can stay here just hugging the shin towards you, or if you have more openness, you can straighten the leg and hug the outside of the foot with the right hand. And then gently come back into the twist, the left hand behind you. Keep pressing the sole of the foot into the hand here to straighten out and lengthen the leg. Come forward now, and then slowly walk the hands forward and begin to unravel yourself to press into plank pose. And as you move into plank pose, and arms are strong, take an inhale breath to lengthen. Exhale to lower and flow through your vinyasa as you wish. Good. Inhale, walking or floating the feet up, halfway lift on that same breath. And then we bow in. Inhale, reverse swan dive. Exhale, hands at the heart center. Very good. Second side movement, hinging from the hips, cactusing the arms. Inhale, begin to reach the hands forward, and then as you exhale, hug back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, reach. Exhale, hug in. Inhale, and X. And this time as you inhale, twist. Exhale, center. Inhale to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, left and center. X to right and center. Inhale, left and center. Plant the hands down and inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold, second side half moon. Left leg kicks back behind you. Anchoring through the right hand, go ahead and lift the left arm up, stacking the shoulders on hips on top of each other and maybe floating the bottom hand up. Your choice. And if you like the variation with both palms facing each other, go ahead and play and reach. This is so hard, you guys. As you can tell, my alignment's not the best here either. Take one more full inhale wherever you are to play and grow. And then plant the hands. Good. Take the left knee to the outside of the right ankle this time and sit your bum down for your twist. Inhale, arms up. Good. Sweeping the right arm back behind you and go ahead and hug the knee in towards the chest here. Drawing length up through the spine with every inhale, using the help of the back hand to lift and lengthen. Slowly come forward, and if you took the other variation on the first side, is hugging through the shin. As you hug through the right shin, you can go ahead and straighten the leg, grab the outside of the foot, and move back into the twist. And as you straighten through the leg, you're pressing into the hand and continuing to rotate through the spine. Breathing tall, breathing space. Come back forward. Good. Move forward, walk the hands forward, and press back into your plank pose. Find your vinyasa. And then we meet in child's pose. Glide the sit bones back to the heels and just relax. You can come into embryo pose here if you prefer, gliding the arms down by the side body and just allowing the shoulders to be so soft, hips relaxed, and the face completely at ease. Letting your breath just breathe you here, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me again today on the mat. Slowly walking the hands forward and up, and now we're going to move into a saddle pose, variation of saddle pose. So walking up on the mat if you need to, taking the knees mat width distance apart, or you can keep the knees together, your choice. And either staying here on the tops of the hands, fingers forward, or you begin to lower down either to forearms, or if you can come all the way down, which I cannot, just coming onto the back of the body and grabbing a hold of opposite elbows. So living and accepting the body that you have here today, the knees, the quadriceps, and just giving thanks for whatever form you brought to your mat. Again, just breathing. Take a deeper inhale. So good. Slowly begin to make your way all the way back up gently. And then we will come into preparation to lower down. So just bending the knees, hugging the fronts of the shins, and pull the heart forward. As you exhale, round and tuck the chin. Walk the hands a little further down the shins. Inhale, lift the heart. And as you exhale, again, rounding. One more time. Inhale, grab the ankles, lifting the heart. And this time as you exhale, lower all the way back down. Shoulder blades relax. Just go ahead and hug the right knee in towards the chest. Give it a good squeeze, keeping the left knee bent. You can take it out to the side a little bit. And then coming into half happy baby. Grabbing a hold of the outside of the right foot with the right hand. And you can gently draw the knee down towards the earth, softening the shoulders into the mat. Really just starting to enjoy this last part of practice as we wind everything down. Good. Releasing that and coming into the other side, hugging the left knee towards the shoulder. You can take it out a little bit wider and hug it in a little bit closer if you can. And then as you're ready, happy baby, half happy baby. Good. Left hand to the outside of the left foot, knee towards the floor. You can even let the right knee just bow out a little bit, continuing to open through the hip. And slowly releasing now into a Badakanasana, soles of the feet together. And you can go ahead and take the hands and interlace them underneath the head. And this is a form of stargazer pose. If it's too much for the soles of the feet together, you can just cross the legs like you're in a cross-legged position, reclined. And with this little pillow for the back of your head, just begin to take yourself into that place of relaxation where the breath begins to linger a little longer towards the belly, in the body. It takes a little bit longer to leave the body. Just reaping the rewards of your practice. You can relax the arms down and straighten the legs whenever you're ready. Final Shavasana. Staying here for at least 3 or 4 full rounds of breath, you guys, and just honoring the ritual that is your practice. From you to me, for your presence on your mat, I bow. Namaste. Until next time, yogis, thank you.